Hi, I'm Jay Verna, Fitness Coordinator for the Town of Webster, here with another installment of our Exercise of the Week. This week's episode expands upon what we did with the dead bug progression. Specifically, we will be adding load to the pattern in the form of a kettlebell, though a dumbbell will work just as well. In keeping with our theme of anti-extension, we continue to reinforce the ability to maintain a neutral spine alignment while breathing and moving. Mastering this concept will open up a whole world of exercise options and allow you to stay resilient by keeping excessive strain off your spine. Benefits of this exercise are many, but there are two in particular that can be game changers. One, as we previously mentioned, is that it trains stability through our trunk by resisting excessive extension or arching the lower back. It also serves to improve the length of the lat muscles of the back, which often get stiff and short, especially in overhead athletes like baseball players or power lifters, and those that spend their lives sitting in front of a computer. This exercise can counteract that stiffness and help alleviate potential issues in the shoulder complex. Our first variation will be with feet elevated on a low step or a box, which will make it easier for you to maintain a better position of the lower spine. To perform this exercise, start by lying on your back with the knees bent and feet flat, again resting on a low step or box. Hold the kettlebell over your chest, focusing on reaching long through the upper back. Think about pushing the kettlebell towards the ceiling as you exhale to set the position of your spine. Reach long through the arms and exhale to set the spine. While reaching long, lower the kettlebell overhead. Just before you feel like the ribs would pop up or the back would extend, return to the starting position. A couple things to think about. Again, exhale, reach long to set your spine position. Be sure to keep your back flat throughout, and reach long and exhale while taking the kettlebell overhead. For the second variation, remove the box and have your feet flat on the floor. This may make it more challenging to keep your low back from extending or arching excessively. From here, execute the exercise in the same manner as the first variation, remembering to exhale as you reach towards the ceiling with the kettlebell to set your position, to keep your lower back flat throughout, and to exhale as you lower the kettlebell overhead, stopping just before you feel your ribs flare up and your low back arch. We can progress this exercise further by flexing the hips and knees to 90 degrees and making sure the pelvis is in contact with the floor. Maintain this hip and knee position as you perform the pullover. Again, remember to exhale as you lower the kettlebell overhead and keep your low back flat throughout. Our final variation is the most challenging. Set up the same as in the third progression, with hips and knees flexed 90 degrees and the pelvis in contact with the floor. Set your spine position by exhaling as you reach towards the ceiling with the kettlebell. While lowering the kettlebell overhead, simultaneously extend one leg until it is straight and as close to the floor as possible, without allowing your low back to arch. Think about reaching through your hips as you extend one leg, making it as long as possible. Alternate legs with each pullover, focusing on keeping your lower back flat throughout and exhaling as you lower the kettlebell overhead, stopping just short of the ribs flaring and your lower back arching excessively.